écrasé. Ouais, je t'entends, ouais. Tu m'entends, toi? J'ai envie de péter, faut que je pète maintenant, mais
Hello everybody, welcome to this second live. For tonight we will, I say we start with the trick every day, but we will start directly with the interview of Arnaud Gicquel because he is already online, so just give me 1 minute and I will try to connect with him. Arnaud, welcome for the live. You can hear me good? It's nice?
yes, that's fine for me. Nice to meet you, nice to see you tonight, Pascal.
Okay, thanks for coming. There is still a little bit of echo like yesterday with Flavien, but maybe I think it's a little bit better. So Arnaud, because of the actuality of course, and you're coach of the main training group in France, almost all the national team members are in your training group. How do you do those days to train? What's the situation?
Yeah, so there is an evolution every day, so we are starting to do our best for maintain training. Some of the skaters decided to go back to their family because it's on the countryside, it's in a house, so because they are not allowed to go out, so it's easier when there is a garden. So the group is split at the moment, but anyway we can't train together, so we are trying to organize the situation.
Yeah, and the track is closed in La Collinière in Nantes. It's not allowed to go skate.
Yes, all the tracks are closed. It's not possible to skate on the track, and it's just possible to go outside for little jogging, but just around where they are living. So it seems to be 500 meters around the house. They can go outside for little training, but we are learning every day, so it's changing. We are not really sure about the situation. So for the moment, we are doing some plyometric exercises. And also indoor cycling home trainer at the moment, but as I said, the evolution is very fast, so I don't know what it will be for the next days.
Yeah, it's not so easy, but in some way all the competition they got delayed later in the year. World Championship will not be in July, but apparently will be in September. How do you change this? Do you rework the whole organization in the training later in the season, or you still start to do the interval and the sprint things now already?
As I said to the athletes, for this week we are maintaining only long distance training because we don't know what's really happening, and day after day, when we know a little bit more, I will decide on Monday how we will change the plane for the preparation for the main goals, which will be the European and the World Championships. So we start to have some information, but I prefer to wait a little bit and after we'll take some decisions.
Yeah, so still I can see also some races are moved September, some in October, like the Orlando Classic. I think they will go end of September or October. So still we can have a quite long season, even if it starts, let's say, in July or August. Maybe we skate till end of October next year, so it's not so bad actually. Maybe we'll skate more in the summer.
Yes. What we have to know is when it will be possible to skate outside. We don't know for the moment, but anyway, we have. If it's later, we'll have more time to train with the nice weather, because we had very bad weather here in Europe, a lot of rain this winter. But this week we are very happy because the sun was starting. But we can't go and train outside, so it's not benefits. But we just have to be patient and to do our best for the preparation and take day after day to see what happens.
Yeah, I saw many people on Facebook or Instagram, they start to use the slide board again. And I remember a few years ago we were also using slide board. Do you think it's something that can come in the training now, or it's something you will not use?
It's possible to have some slideboard, but we have some in the training where we are training, but we can't choose them here because we can't go in that place. On the sliding board we have, it's not easy to move them. But for the one who have flexible slideboard, so it's a good way also to train. It's one more way when you have to stay at home. There are not so many ways to train, so it can be one of the possibilities.
Yeah, I remember when we do this, it's a little bit painful for the groin muscle at beginning, but it's also very good to work on the position. You have to stay low on slideboard, and it's very good to train the position.
Yeah, I think it's good to train with the slideboard, but you have to do it in the good way, because if you are skating very bad with it, it's not so useful. But when you want to work on a good technique, it can be a good solution.
Okay, and also a little later I will show again the 3K from a relay from Barcelona. The French, the woman got I think a medal in the 3K day, and the man also. You were coach for this race, and at the end of the live I will show again the roller marathon in 2006, and you were I think still organizing the French Inline Cup in those years. Can you tell me a little bit how it was to organize the French Inline Cup?
It was a big part of my life. I'm a coach now since a little bit more than 10 years, but the 10 years before I was organizing the French Inline Cup, which was all gathering, I think at the maximum was 15 or 16 events of marathons in France. So I was organizing all the races all together, even if each event was as his own organizer. I was taking care about the results, the prize money, developing also a magazine, trying to help also all the national teams and international teams coming to the events. So it was very, very interesting. It was another time. Now we have to think about other ways to develop the sport.
Okay, so I thank you, Arnaud, for having this little talk with us tonight. I will go now to the racing part, and good luck for the training. I think it's going to be a lot of challenge to correct all the training program with all your athletes, and maybe we have another call later in the week or something. Okay, thank you for having you here for this few minutes. Talk to you soon,
Pascal.
Arnaud.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, now we go to the second part of this live. I'm gonna show you the 3K race from the Barcelona World Roller Games. It's a 3K relay, and it's the senior woman race. It was a very special track. This track was super slippery. It was the first time an organization had a removable track. I don't know actually what happened to this track nowadays. Would be curious to know. If you know what they did with this track, I know they wanted to sell it or to put it in another place. If you have information about this track, you can put it in the comment. If some people from Spain are watching, that would be nice. And also this race was the final of the 3K relay, with Belgium leading at the moment, Colombia second, France on the outside, Italia, Chinese Taipei and Korea. So you see most of the skaters were actually, the code white wheels was working quite good on this track, especially slippery. And the program of this competition was changed a lot also because of the little bit problem with the weather condition, so it was very difficult. And you can see how slippery it is. At the end of the push, all the skaters, it's like they slip a little bit, and it makes the race much more tricky. The relay race is already a tricky race, but you can imagine on this kind of track, at this level, it's even harder. Now we have Marine Lefebvre leading this race at the moment in front of the skater from Colombia, Korea in third place. I like a lot the 3K distance for the relay. It's really cool. It makes it much more dynamic. When I started World Championship in 1995, the relay was raced on 10K, so it was totally different race. And I remember USA, they lapped the pack they had 2 laps ahead of the pack in 95. Colombia was 1 lap ahead, and then France, Italy, and I think Australia was also in the final. We were fighting for third place, but we were like 2 laps behind USA in those years. Now 3K race is much more intense. You can put more sprinter in the relay team also, so it makes it much more dynamic and much more also challenging for the coach to create the team. And you see now still almost all the 6 teams are together, not big gap, it's the final, so normally almost every team are very similar level. The challenge is really to make sure you don't miss relay in this race. It's the stressful part for the athlete, always little scared to miss the relay. And especially on this kind of track, when it's not like a parabolic track, there is always only one line out of the corner, so when you arrive you will see out of this next corner all the other skaters, they are almost in the way, they are always taking the good line when they want to build speed, so it's very tricky to find the right place and not to hit another skater. Now we have China Taipei leading quite fast this race. Colombia still second. I make a wrong step at the moment. In France, Marine is pushing Mathilde Pedrono, almost taking the lead. Yes, taking the lead at this moment of the race. I think, and you see the skater always changing a little bit position every lap. It was super hard to get a regular position in the relay. Korea taking the lead now. I think it's 3 minutes 46, so it's very close to the finish. Probably 2 laps to go, I would say, maybe something like this. Italy are coming back to 5th position from the inside. Marine Lefebvre getting 3rd for France. And I think the last lap. Very tricky. You see the skater, they make very sure they get some grip before accelerating out of the corner. Last corner, little contact between Mathilde and the skater from China Taipei. Finish Colombia first, Korea second, I think France was third. Yeah. Relay is one of my favorite race. One of the most spectacular also. You see most of the skaters trying to stop, not to get disqualified, even if there was no risk in this one. 4 minutes 24 seconds, 0.2. Not so fast, but it's because you can see how cool it was in Barcelona with this public, with this big tribune near the seaside. It was one of the perfect place for World Championship. So let me know if the sound is better now. I think it's when I do the Skype call it's a little more complex, but when I do this kind of command on the video, I think it works better. So now we go for the second race, 3K senior men race, and after this we will go back in time in 2006 for the roller marathon in Dijon. I think in the Team France we have Nolan Bediaf. I love the way he makes his acceleration out of the corner here. I think Italy second, Korea third, Germany with probably Felix Ryan and Simon here. Colombia number 6, Bart Swing number 5 taking 4th place. I think Bart Swing with Edwin Estrada going back to the lead now. Italy choose to take the relay from the inside. That's what normally we like to do on a classic track. I mean on a Vesmaco track, when it's grippy it's quite good to have the relay inside, but on this track when it's more slippery it can be very challenging for the skater to build speed out of the corner and still keep the inside line, so I'm not sure it's the best choice on this track. You see Korea probably missed a little bit one relay, they took like 10-meter gap, but coming back now. Felix Ryan, Germany second place, Belgium third, Colombia fourth, France with Elton de Souza number 5. Elton was very good on this track, lot of agility in his technique, and he's very light and a lot of speed leg out of the corner, so it's a very good track for him. Gwendal also going good. very good speed leg out of the corner. Also very powerful, but on this kind of track, the power is less important. You get less out of your power when it's slippery like this. Nolan Bediaf, it's a perfect style of skating. He's super good when it's raining, so this track is perfect for him. He's in third position at the moment. The skater from Germany is taking a little gap in front, but you see, lose some speed before getting the push. Hopefully a crash from, I think, from Gwendal. He crashed just before pushing, just after pushing Elton. So still safe, no disqualification for this. 6 laps to go. Gwendal get pushed by Elton for the second place. The Italian is doing very good. He's very aggressive in the corner. But Gwendal at this game, it's really the things he like to do. Going full speed now. And now it's full speed. Every mistake you make will cost a lot. And it's quite nice actually to start the sprint so far. I think it's Daniel Nero from Colombia, from Italy, coming back on France now. Estrada feels very comfortable, he looks very good. Three laps to go, and we have Gwendal, third position, passing the Italian from the inside, Colombia attacking from the outside. Belgium in position 4, I think we had Bart, we had probably Indra Meda now, and Team Siget in this relay. Almost crash from Nero and Nolan. I think last lap, Edwin Estrada is very good at taking information. You see, he got pushed, he looked a little bit on the inside left to see the situation, always looking a little behind in the straight line. I think Target Video, they make very cool video on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube to show how he's doing this so good. And victory from Colombia. I think France got second in this one, I couldn't look so good, and I don't even see who got third. But this was one of my favorite races during this World Roller game, and I think it was quite cool to have a little look at this again for tonight. Very high level again. So now let's go back in time, go into Dijon Roller Marathon 2006. Okay, I need a little change to this touch. I'm back here. It was a French video from Sport Plus. Sport Plus was a French TV, and they were making a report on almost every race. And Dijon is, it's 20 years we have this race in Dijon. And in those days, Sport Plus, they were making a report on every race and put a few times on a good channel, so it helps skating to be popular. So they were making a report like this, something about 20 minutes report. And I love the event like Dijon or Rennes because as you can see, they show a different style of skating, not only about racing. So here Arnaud Gicquel, we were in an interview with him before. He was the organizer of the French Inline Cup, but he was also one of the best skaters in the world before. He skated for Rollerblade many years, for Salomon also. And I think his best year was in 2001. He was also racing on clap. So now I let you enjoy this little video. I think it's about, let me tell you, it's about 12 minutes long. And you see Alexis Quentin was skating for Power Slide. You will see Yann Guyade also in this video a little later. So yeah, now it's time. I let you enjoy this video for the end of this live, and I will get back after it.
Ça va être très ouvert. Mais c'est un parcours à physique, donc ça monte et ça descend. En plus, là, aujourd'hui, le vent est dans la tête, dans la côte. Donc, ouais, c'est physique et normalement, je suis physique, donc on verra bien.
C'est pas tellement le genre de surf qui me convient. Moi, je suis plutôt un peu de surf sur les petites côtes, les petits culs, comme on a vu en Bretagne à vélo. Ou alors dans des conditions difficiles, comme la pluie arrête. Là, ça va être plutôt, à mon avis, pour des gros gabarits puissants, parce que c'est un peu plat montant. Et bon, bah, je vais quand même essayer de tirer mon épingle du jeu en glissant dans quelques échappées, puis à pied tout droit.
Nous s'attendons à vivre ensemble une étape de la French Inline Cup particulièrement animée, relevée. Jorge Botero, Alexis Contin, Yann Guyader, ils ont tous leur avis sur ce qui devrait vivre de façon commune. 42 km, classique, un marathon, 19 tours d'un circuit de 2 km 200, en aller-retour principalement. Dans les allées du parc, avec immédiatement en tête de ce peloton Yann Guyader et une première accélération. On annonce déjà la couleur, Scott, Aldrich, Athleticom. Des attaques qui vont fuser, qui vont se succéder, un rythme qui va être très élevé sans doute d'un bout à bout de la course. Alors on essaie pour l'instant de calmer les ardeurs. Il n'empêche que c'est un nouveau départ, celui de Roger Schneider. Le peloton reste groupé. Je vous le disais, les équipes, Roller, Salomon, Mariani, World Inline, elles sont toutes là. Regardez la consistance de ce peloton masculin, c'est très impressionnant. Et pour l'instant, on se regarde un petit peu.
C'est une course très rapide. Donc il y a un bon faux plat descendant et un faux plat montant. Généralement c'est assez dur, là il fait chaud en plus aujourd'hui, donc ce sera très physique. Je pense qu'il y aura pas mal d'attaques. Donc on verra bien.
C'est sûr que si on gagne ça joue, si on a la bonne place, on n'a plus qu'à sortir et on a le cœur.
Angèle Vedant, Gisèle Samir, deux des animatrices de ce peloton féminin, étoffées effectivement pour l'occasion. Les meilleures aussi représentantes du circuit international sont toutes ici en Côte d'Or pour disputer cette étape. Même principe que chez les messieurs, 42 km, même nombre de tours. Et c'est parti. Angèle Vedant qui reste sur deux performances brillantes en Coupe du Monde, victoire à Lille en Suisse, suivie par une victoire à Inter en Corée, c'était la semaine précédente, très en forme Angèle Vedant. Dossard, 207, légèrement devant ses concurrentes, c'est la néerlandaise Elma Debris, Salomon Schmarket, coéquipière de Nathalie Barbotin, leader actuel de la French Inline Cup 2006. On retrouve ces messieurs qui ont terminé avec le 4e tour. Baptiste Grand-Girard pour l'instant devant en compagnie de Kepa Caballero. Deux hommes qui ont décidé d'accélérer un tout petit peu le rythme. Caballero, allez-y, Sport, Powerslide, l'espagnol, avec dans ses patins, Baptiste Grand-Girard. Rollerblade World, ex-Fila. Et pour d'Angèle Vedant. Pour l'instant, en effet, derrière sa contre-attaque, notamment par le pied de Yann Guyader, vainqueur de l'année suivie au Pouezec. C'était la 5e étape de cette French Inline Cup. Et ça revient, ça relaie. Guyader en premier plan. Scott Aldrich, le néo-zélandais, derrière lui. Les hommes qui s'organisent. Il y a de la vitesse de ce peloton. Alexis Contin parlait tout à l'heure de 55 km/h de moyenne dans la descente. Il faut être très vigilant, rester parfaitement concentré. Point commun à tous ces patineurs, notamment de l'eau dans le maillot. Il fait très chaud ici à Dijon. Pas question de se déshydrater et de perdre ses moyens en cours de route. On retrouve ces dames. Le tour pour l'instant organisé. Avec devant trois jeunes femmes de la même équipe, Laura Barbeau, Simona Diogenio et Désirée Contenti, toutes trois membres de l'équipe Luigino. Simona Diogenio, je vous mets sans doute qu'elle s'était imposée à Rennes et qu'elle avait enregistré une deuxième place à l'occasion de l'étape parisienne du Val d'Europe. suivre cette course marathon, messieurs, ces courses marathon, messieurs et dames. Les Dijonais sont habitués au spectacle offert et des premières qualités. En cabaret devant Roger Schneider, le Suisse de l'équipe Athleticum, qui emmène ce peloton, base solide. Le relais pris par Jean Bonhomme, néerlandais de l'équipe Zepto Skate. Et derrière, ça relance, on se relève, on se regarde malgré tout. On est une équipe de 9 individus à avoir pris l'avantage sur le reste du peloton. Et ça va se jouer dans les derniers hectomètres de cette course. Yann Guyader qui essaye timidement de rajouter un peu de rythme. On va suivre ça un peu plus tard. On retrouve ses dames. Parfaitement aligné. Pour l'instant, pas de tentative d'échapper. Les messieurs, à la fin du tour numéro 10 et 40 secondes d'avance pour ce groupe sur le reste du peloton. 40 secondes, c'est important. Il y a 19 tours à effectuer. Certes, rien n'est encore fait. Mais là, devant, vous avez du solide. Vous avez des patineurs comme Diego Rossero, comme Alain Bourg, Lucas Presti, Massimiliano Presti, numéro 1 mondial, Mario Aïkon, la semaine dernière en Corée, Jorge Botero. Des grosses cuisses, comme on dit, des gars puissants. Si le peloton veut revenir, il ne faudra pas qu'il tarde à réagir. Jorge Botero, justement, en tête de ce peloton, le Colombien, qui a pris lui aussi bonne place en Corée. Il a terminé deuxième, donc juste derrière Massimiliano Presti. Ils sont en forme, tous ces gars, on est en plein milieu de la saison. On va attaquer sans doute d'ici peu le dernier tour. Voilà justement, confirmation, 55 secondes, l'écart a été accentué. Toujours 9 patineurs devant. Botero, Presti notamment, et ce dossard 26 de l'équipe Mariani, Emanuele Serena. Et ça va se terminer en sprint, on pouvait s'en douter. Alors, comment ça va se passer? Maillot jaune devant, c'est Lucas Presti, sur sa gauche, Yann Guyader, encore une centaine de mètres. Et là on atteint des vitesses de plus de 60 km/h. Et c'est Lucas Presti avec son maillot reconnaissablement tous jaune qui franchit la ligne en tête. Victoire donc de l'Italien. Et un autre Italien à la 4e place, Luca Saggiorati.
I think there is the last 2K.
Lucas Presti qui nous explique qu'il se sentait bien dans le peloton. Il attendait simplement la réaction de son leader. Il a senti qu'il était en bonne condition et qu'il pouvait tenter de faire l'effort, de prendre l'effort.
Étant donné la physionomie de la course, on aurait dit avant la course que ça aurait été un résultat, je serais satisfait. Donc finalement, l'un dans l'autre, moi, c'est pas fait ça. En plus, je consolide bien ma place en général de la French Cup, donc moi, je pense que je dois être satisfait de ce résultat.
Confirmation, Lucas Presti, Fanconi et Yann Guyader, 3e de cette 6e étape de la French Cup. Classement général, Pascal Brillant, Power Slide, toujours en tête. On retrouve ces dames avec devant 207, vous la connaissez, Maëris, la néerlandaise, 24e de la Coupe du Monde l'an passé, jeune patineuse de 23 ans. Apparemment, pour l'instant, on a décidé de se regarder un petit peu, d'aller au plus près de la ligne d'arrivée, une arrivée qui va sans doute se jouer au sprint. Pas de risque inutile. Les filles de l'équipe Luigi Mino aux avant-postes, rollerblade pas très loin. Vous avez ici les représentantes des meilleures équipes internationales, notamment Angèle Vaudon, dont je vous disais qu'elle restait sur 2 victoires en Coupe du Monde cette année, en Suisse et en Corée. Et c'est parti. Dossard, 204, l'Argentine, qui a terminé deuxième de l'étape de Coupe du Monde à Bill en Suisse. Deuxième également en Corée, huitième du classement mondial en 2005. Elle prend un léger avantage sur le reste du peloton. Est-ce qu'elle va conserver cet écart jusqu'au terme de cette épreuve pour l'instant? Elle a l'air d'être relativement installée. Confirmation, Tamara Lorenz, qui donc franchit cette ligne d'arrivée en vainqueur. Et derrière ça, se joue le sprint. La deuxième, gabarit reconnaissable, le grand gabarit Angèle Vaudan. Satisfaction des coéquipières.
Je peux gagner. C'était comme une obligation.
Le classement, Lorenz, Vaudan, Eugenio, Lardani. Que des noms que l'on retrouve d'habitude aux avant-postes des étapes de Coupe du Monde et au classement général. Nathalie Barbotin est toujours pour l'instant leader de cette étape.
You see, quite cool to see those race again. I think tomorrow I will try to find new topics, new race to show you again. I hope you like it. I will try to solve also this little trick with the echo when I do the interview on Skype. Probably try to find out how to fix this as soon as possible, and maybe I will try to invite when I see those races. I remember we see guys like Yann Guyader or maybe Diego Rosero. That would be really cool if I have opportunity to interview them on Skype here during the live. So let's give me some days to try to contact them and to fix this echo. And I see you again tomorrow for another live at 8 o'clock. I try to do it every day, and on Sunday we will do also a live on the Power Slider TV channel. A lot of videos are there already. Almost every day they put video, so I invite you to go visit some other channel. You have also a channel for Felix Reinen, so it's quite amazing content. And yeah, let's go. It's time for those days to look videos and to train inside during the day. Maybe I will try to do a video also about slideboard. When we spoke about this with Arnaud, I think it could be good to have a little video about training slideboard. But maybe the program for the next few days. Thank you for watching, and to subscribe the channel, and see you tomorrow again. Pas trop mal quand même.